Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching speansee, and ask yourself one thing. I have to put this intro to the beginning of my video because it's kind of deep. But ask yourself if you want your children to be programmed with critical race theory. It's a programming of the mind. Your children will never be the same. They will have something instilled into their brain that would be hard to delete once it's downloaded into their brain. This is a woman who has and does still just got done giving a speech at Yale University about critical race theory, which she is a master in. Check it out. Be careful with critical race theory, and be careful with your kids around people who teach this. It will program them into being somebody they really don't need to be. Okay, y'all, I want you to take a look at this lady here. This is Aruna Khilanani. She learned some critical race theory in 2006. She has gone to quite a few really nice schools. She wasn't underprivileged at all. She's teaching at Yale. She is teaching at Yale critical race theory. For just you that don't know, critical race theory is about racism against white people. We finally got the footage in for this. She addressed the Child Study Center where she told attendees that white people make my blood boil. White people are out of their minds, and they have been for a long time. And I'm okay with that. White people, they make my blood boil too. I do. I get frustrated with white people. I really do. I get frustrated with everybody. Black, white, I get frustrated with people. As a matter of fact, I'm frustrated with her right now. Here's what she had to say to her students, her class at Yale.
I had fantasies of unloading a revolver into the head of any white person that got in my way, burying their body, and wiping my bloody hands as I walked away relatively guiltless, with a bounce in my step, like I did the world a favor.
Now, in case you didn't understand that, what she said, after she said, white people make my blood boil, white people are out of their minds and have been for a long time, and then added, I have fantasies of unloading a revolver into the head of any white person that got in my way, burying their body and wiping my bloody hands as I walked away relatively guiltless with a bounce in my step, like I did the world a effing favor. That's critical race theory. That's what people are learning in Yale. Critical race theory that's coming into our children's elementary schools. Yale, kind of puts a different perspective on it for me. I used to think that was some prestigious school. This is what they're being fed. Yale. I mean, we've had a lot of presidents that went to Yale who went. Hillary Clinton, well, she wasn't president, but she was close. Bill Clinton, that's where they met, I believe, and then they ended up going to Oxford. They used to make my blood boil, but never like that. They went to Yale. George Bush and his son, George Bush Jr., they went to Yale. Gerald Ford went to Yale. Yale was, and so did Aruna Khilanani. She went there to teach people about white privilege. My talk at the Yale Child Study Center was just released internally, unnamed and untitled, like the privilege it protects. They're trying to suppress it. Her speech was not made public, and her allegations have been suppressed for her safety, is what she is saying. But on her Instagram, she said, all white people are racist. We're not. and neither are the children. We got to grow them up better than this, man. This critical race theory ain't going to work.